Good. Okay, here we are. A new week, a new vlog. Today I'm joined by the amazing Liane, who is back in, I'm thinking this is video 4 now, vlog number 4. I last left Liane in Bali, where Liane almost missed a flight, classic. And so we left each other in Bali. She went back home to Estonia, and we're now 3 weeks later back in the UK. Liane's here for just a few days, and I'm joined by her, thankfully, to come and visit our coffee roastery for Balanced Coffee, where all the manufacturing process happens, the green bean sourcing, the roasting, the packing, the fulfillment to our wonderful customers in the UK. And yeah, today we've got a really exciting day planned. We have coffee tastings, quality control, checking on all of the coffees, looking at like future projects of how we can improve what we're doing. We'll be doing some baristery bits as well, capturing some content while we're there. And yeah, just having a supplier meeting, of course, while we're there. So it's going to be a busy day. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun on the way, and we'll be drinking a hell of a lot of coffee. So really happy that Liane is back behind the camera. I've been picking up the camera myself the last weeks, which has also been fun, but it's really nice to have an extra pair of hands to support the process. And yeah, here we go. Liane's forgot how to speak English. Yeah. We just arrived, 2.5 hour journey. We are now here at the Roastery. Very, very excited to meet them. I've been long-time friends with the owner. So yeah, it's going to be wicked to see them.
Hi.
Here we are inside the Roastery, doing a little tour. And I just stumbled across our Lion's Mane coffee blend, which is a mix of our delicious coffee, pre-ground, and then blended with Lion's Mane powder. But this is basically behind the scenes on how we manage the coffee. So it's like 2 times a week. This is like freshly roasted and then blended with the Lion's Mane powder, which is a dual extract powder for maximum kind of quality and potency. And super nice to see behind the scenes and see what obviously we're shipping out to customers across the whole of the UK. So it smells good. Subscription customers basically unlock little miniature sample bottles of our mushroom elixirs throughout their whole subscription journey. So we got these little cute little samples. It gives them a little try to feel the effects of the lion's mane and the other mushrooms. And this is just one little pack of the miniature samples, so subscribe and save. Here we have Liane's absolute favourite mushroom. I wouldn't say it's my favourite. My favourite is lion's mane, but this is by far her favourite. She cannot even cope in an entire day of life without reishi, because reishi combats her anxiety, and I'm happy about that, because it's very supportive for anyone with anxiety or stress management, calms down the nervous system, and I've got to be careful she doesn't pinch a whole batch of these. So these are going back on the shelf. Okay, so these ones are I really like cordyceps as well. Lion's mane, still my favourite, but cordyceps is all about an all-day energy surge. Like, you get more energy, you get like a spike in energy after consuming cordyceps. Personally, I love to take them pre-workout, either with a coffee or even just on its own or in a juice or something. And there's a real noticeable kind of elevated high that you get with cordyceps. So love dropping this into my coffee. You should try it out. I love a bit of chaga as well. High in antioxidants, rich. yeah, works really nice with coffee because it's quite a dark sort of liquid. So blends perfectly with coffee. And yeah, I think, a bit of turkey tail for gut health. Supports both gut health and skin health all in one. Check out the coffee roaster. So all the beans are roasted. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? These green beans literally are formed inside cherries that grow on plants in all of these incredible nations around the globe, and they're like really rock solid hard, and then they go into the coffee roaster. The coffee roaster heats them at a crazy high temperature, and then they come out obviously in roasted form, light, medium or dark roast depending on what flavor that you like, and then they get ground, they get brewed, and they go in your cup. We got some mushrooms stocked up, and now we're gonna make some coffee. Let's go. Flat white, mate. So I just want to talk to you guys a bit about the coffees that we source at Balance. Really focused on a couple of key things. So number one is the sourcing quality. So we're only buying coffee from the best 5% of farms globally to ensure both quality of flavor and taste, and also the health component. Ensuring that the coffee is completely clean, no mold, no mycotoxins, no pesticides, no chemicals used at the farm, and then also no heavy metals in the coffee. And this is really important for optimal health and well-being within yourself. And this has a direct effect on how the coffee actually makes you feel in terms of a clean, sustained energy, as opposed to jitters, crashes, anxiousness or heart palpitations that come up with low-grade, unhealthy coffee. So what we're really bringing is trusted purity, so that you know you're drinking clean coffee and it's making you feel good. Yeah, really cool.
Cool.
Wow, perfect, mate. Yeah, and you got a little shot of that as well, right? All right, so this is our rotate espresso in the green bean form inside the sack that they arrive in, from the green bean importers. And I'm going to attempt to pick it up. I think it's something like 60 kilo. I'm not sure if I've ever done this before. So let's see. There we go. I think something dropped, but not too bad actually. It was definitely that fell. There you go. Anyway, bit of fun. Coffee roastery fun for the day. Yeah. There you go. Cool. Well, cheers. What I wanted to share, we've just come out the coffee roastery with my supplier, and I just wanted to share actually something that hit me, this notion of having this long-term partnership with a company that you've worked for a long time. Often it's kind of a personal thing. For example, I met Luke, the owner of our supplier, about, I think it must be 10 years ago. He just mentioned to me that they're coming up to their 10-year anniversary. And I met Luke before he'd even launched his own business. And I was working for a coffee company selling espresso machinery. And he was looking for an espresso machine inside his, first ever roastery. And he wanted to sell machines as part of his business. And that's how we formed that connection 10 years ago. And right now, after I launched Balance Coffee and we decided to use them as a coffee supplier and roaster, coming in to meet him after 10 years, and sorry, not after 10 years, but, having this sort of 10-year relationship, you realize how, a lot of these partnerships are really built on the foundation of kind of, human connection and also strength of relationship, even through challenges and all the rest. And yeah, it's really nice to get face to face, especially given that we're primarily an e-commerce brand. Most things are like digital and online nowadays. Sometimes you can lose that human connection. So it's really nice to go and meet the team behind it, the people who are roasting the coffee every day, packing the coffee, fulfilling orders to our customers across the UK. And yeah, I don't know. It's just a really nice feeling to reconnect with them on a personal level. So,
and sunbathing.
I just need sun energy. It's different, isn't it? We just came from the coffee roastery. Liana is here with me. Super happy to have her back inside the vlog. We were just talking, and Liana gave me some feedback, which I thought was great. Which was like, started this vlog channel, but I haven't actually really introduced myself. Like, who am I? You know, why am I doing this? What's my background? So, thought I'd just take a couple of minutes to do you a little intro on my life, really. But yeah, I think for those of you who are watching, if anyone, lived a pretty intense life up until now. My background really is was living in the UK in London, let's say like 5 to 7 years ago. I was living a very like full-on life. I was working like 16, 17-hour days for another company, driving around the whole of the UK in the coffee industry. I was selling machinery, working with coffee roasters, the best coffee roasters in the UK. And it was a cool little lifestyle. And I was really very much doing like the work hard, play hard, concept. And then I even started a food blog that actually really kicked off. We had like 30,000 followers on Instagram. I built a website publication that kicked off, and I was getting like PR invitations from like loads of PR agencies around London. So fine dining, 3-course meals, wine, cocktails, everything included. It was very, very fun for like a mid-20-year-old. But it was a very fancy lifestyle. But at the same time, what I didn't realize at that point was actually really hindering me from becoming the person or the version of me that I wanted to become. So I really wanted to build my own company, go off alone, develop skills, like become better. And I had to go through some challenges and make some hard changes in life. And I had at one point I was trying to give up alcohol and stop doing the party thing, and I was dating loads still. Yeah, I just really wanted to find a way out of it, and had this kind of challenging moment where I had this like panic attack in my London flat, where I like fell back from like holding loads of stress in my body. I think it was like 2020 during COVID, and I was basically launched Balanced Coffee in the early years, and I was also trying to build the Eating in London food blog that I had. Yeah, it took that situation to occur for me to realize that this wasn't sustainable, and I started to make some really progressive changes. It didn't happen overnight. Small little steps forward that changed kind of how I viewed health and wellness. And then I got really deep into so I kind of hit burnout in a way. And I then got into biohacking and health optimization. And in the end, I really, worked on myself, found kind of balance, hence the name of the company, Balanced Coffee. My whole journey really has been around rebuilding myself as an entrepreneur, but with a health first approach, prioritizing my health before anything else. And it's been a real journey. Living in Thailand for Asia for the last 4 years now of my life, and just been focused on well-being and living a happy life as the foundation, and then building everything else on top. So focusing right now on building a wellness brand, looking at taking things to the next level in many ways. Also going through quite a few business challenges right now, but hoping to overcome them. And just out here doing my best, like probably everyone else in this life. And that's it. That's me. I just want to add one last little thing, which is the reason for me to start vlogging and doing this kind of YouTube journey behind the scenes is because I really want to share my story and help other people who are going through business challenges, life challenges, and I have no idea how that's even going to translate. At the minute, I'm just doing it because it's kind of fun and it feels right. feels way more authentic to me to be doing these like long form, just like sharing snippets of life rather than this scripted short form thing. And yeah, I just want to say, like, for anyone watching, yeah, message me, leave a comment if there's any challenges you're going through, or, you know, I guess you're not alone, because life is never 100% smooth or easy. I think part of it is us going through challenges. So yeah, just wanted to share that.
You okay?
Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you at the next one.